Now, folks, I don't like talking this way, but sometimes it's necessary. Fuck you. Whatever. Fuck you. Whatever. Fuck you. Whatever. Fuck you. Whatever. Now, folks, I don't like talking this way, but sometimes it's necessary.
Fuck you. Whatever. Fuck you. Whatever.
Hello, Korffers, and Merry Christmas from Santa in the floppy hat. It's been a while. It's been a while. But I do have new information to give you about our favorite genuine idiots. Remember, no one has been sued, no lawsuits filed. All of these fine people, nothing has been done. Royce Myers III, Big John Ecker, David Vietney, Michael Horn, F1 Racer, Jimmy D, Tina, and a host of others. Nothing has ever been done. A quick recap. Our buddy, our genuine idiot, is a fraud. Our buddy may have gotten married. That's okay. Congratulations, Calvin. You have no genius son. You've been busted in that lie. The Korff calendars never happened. The new talk show by Cal Korff never happened. The UFO Watchcat browser never happened, and a Korffer took over UFOWatchcat.com. More on that later. The Great Debate with Michael Horn never happened. More on that later. Paintball lies. Free iPads for peace never happened. Exposing Jimmy D. 50 videos. Video 1 of 1. Lies. Never happened. Alright. As I stated before, Calvin's been running away from his previous fake persona. I'm not going to go over it now. Watch the videos. His new fake persona is exactly this. Let me find it. I got it right here somewhere. What an idiot. I put it out of shape. He is a syndicated Facebook investigative accredited journalist. Alright? He uses a website called scribd.com, SCRIBD.com. Type in Cal Korff and you will find it. Mr. Korff using a very old photo of himself when he used to be thin. Go up there and check his stuff out if you'd like. At issue is this. Calvin has stated that his material can be found all over the web. That is not true. It can only be found on scribd.com. He goes on to state, hey people, my stuff has been posted on scribd and can be found worldwide on many different media. Here's a URL link to my articles, which get syndicated and released. It's a URL for scribd. When asked to give us more URLs, the Facebook friends of Cal Korff, he refuses to respond. He also goes on and says, the last page of these articles usually shows at least one example of how they appear in the papers. Understand this, folks. We know that he mocks these up himself. Proof of this, we don't have. Behavior, we do. Here we go. In July, August of this year, 2011, he started this ruse. None of these articles had paste-up, mock-ups, whatever you want to call them, of how they appear in the newspapers, okay? It used to be called Cal's Corner, in fact, the first couple. Then he came up with this grandiose scheme. Whoop-de-doo. I gotta read something fairly long to you. I'll make it as quick as possible, but it's very important. December 2011 Facebook rant. It's on paper, so it must be true. Hi everyone, I just found out that there are now over 10,000 hits for articles I have written and have published in the printed newspapers. Reprints are at this link. What he's talking about is, here's the hits, not the reads as he used to say, here's the hits that my articles get on scribed.com that are also printed in newspapers around the world. The reprints are these. Okay? My articles are not on the normal website for the newspaper. Hint number one. I reprint them on my Skype page. Hint number two. They appear in printed newspapers. Yes, those things still exist. They also get embedded according to Scribd statistics and recasted elsewhere all over the world. Pay attention. What he's saying is that his syndication has nothing to do with newspapers. Quite possibly he does write for a free subway throwaway newspaper like he did for the expat newspaper or whatever it was in the Czech Republic. What he's saying here is that because they're posted on scribd.com, those get picked up by other websites and other places that repost the links, the PDFs, whatever. Keep that in mind. So is it really a syndicated, as we would all think it was, Time, Newsweek, LA Times, Washington Times, blah, blah, blah? Or is this a syndication through scribd.com, the only link he's ever posted for this secret media giant that he writes for? My haters deny that they're real or in syndication just because a simple line of code prevents them from being indexed by Google spiders. Untrue. Untrue. When you post things on Scribd in the PDF, there is no code there, so that isn't true. And if you're getting paid or you're not getting paid by a media giant to write articles, they will not allow you to hide it from the public and to post it on other websites that aren't the website of the newspaper or media giant that you're writing for. So now, according to an email I received, Jimmy D is begging Korffers to please find the newspaper site. There is no newspaper site. It's all horseshit, as Big Don Ecker would say. So now they promise a big scoop about me, which is laughable. When they're not making things up, they promise such things all the time. Kettle black, Calvin. If they are ever bright enough to find the paper I write for, it is not a scoop. It's discovering the obvious, what has been out there for months now. Again, do a search, Bing, Yahoo, Google, doesn't matter. Do a search on Cal Korff. Go back to the 80s if you choose. There's virtually nothing archived anymore. It's dropped off the map. Just use your own sense on this. It doesn't make sense. It can't make sense. Here's what he posts now on his ever-changing bio. I am an internationally accredited investigative journalist and reporter. I write articles daily which appear in the press in various locations. I cover international events, politics, science, paranormal, business, travel, and technology. I am syndicated. Some of my articles are posted on scribd.com, Cal Korff. All of his articles are only published on scribd.com. There's Calvin in the newsroom, working hard. Working hard. Right there. So as you can see, it's pretty easy. He's getting very annoyed with the Korffing activities. Very annoyed. He responds directly to the blogspot now. He has nothing else. Nobody responds to his Facebook. He's off his Facebook for a day or two at a time now. He goes quiet a while, then bitches and moans about Korffing, and nobody on Facebook knows what he's talking about. In any case, I made this video as the first one of a couple I'm going to do, just to put to rest that Calvin Carlton Korff is not a syndicated journalist in the accepted manner of thinking of a syndicated journalist. If you can post PDFs on scribe.com and other people pick them up, they are syndicating them in a manner of speaking, not in the newspaper. Why would any business let one of their writers hide their website, hide the material they're allowing you, possibly paying you to print from the world, and allowing you only to use Facebook as your outlet for telling people about it publicly and letting people on ScribeD find you haphazardly? Take that, Calvin, you lame-o. How's Mano J doing? I hope he's doing well. He said that he would sue people again who posted the rant that I read to you on the blog. It was posted. Nothing's happened. Remember, folks, Korffing for a Korff-free internet. Korffers unite! And God bless Don Ecker. We hope to hear you on the radio again very soon. Have a merry little Christmas and a happy New Year. And Cal, don't do anything rash.